Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to be telling you how to get every egg in the game. First we will be talking about the ones you can find on the floor, which are Excited Egg, Rocket Egg, Sharkwave Egg, Expensive Egg, which you can't really find on the ground. You have to go to the fruit stock and you'll find it in there. Around Buddha, it should be behind it. Mended Egg, which you just have to find twice because it's in two pieces. Firefly Egg, there will be a trail at nighttime to show you where exactly it is. Pirate Egg, which is found in the pick a side screen on the right side, usually in first C. And Golden Egg. But the server has to be at least 4 hours old to actually find the egg. They made it so it's like this so people do not just go in private server and leave and rejoin and easily find it. Now I'll be telling you guys the ones you can find on the ground, but you need to do a quest to fully get it. Which is Thirsty Egg, which you find and drop in water. Falling Sky Egg, which you find it and drop it from a high spot. Sometimes you have to be as high as that tree over there at Diamond. And Friendly Neighborhood Egg, which you find it and then give it to the quest giver that it names, and you interact with it. And for the Friendly Neighborhood Egg, there'll actually be a button right next to the egg button, which will just show you which NPC it is. Molten Egg, which you have to find it and drop it in lava. And there is multiple places you can take it to. For example, if you're in first C, you can go to Volcano. Second C, you can go to Hot and Cold. And for third C, you could just probably go to Prehistoric, or you could do raids for both second and third C, specifically Flame Raid, because it's more easier to do the raid one instead of Prehistoric. So, in my opinion, if you're in third C and you're doing the eggs, I feel like you should be doing the raids instead. Now it's time for the ones you have to do a quest first to even get. The first one is Fishy Egg, which you have to go fishing. In my opinion, you should try and get a perfect cast, because usually, in my opinion, that it gives a higher chance. Because I've tried fishing twice, and I only got it in the perfect cast one. So you should try and get perfect casts, because it usually gives higher chances to get it. Now it's time for Wooden Egg, which all you have to do is break trees, but some of the breakable walls actually count as a tree. So you can actually break some of those and get the Wooden Egg from that. Treasured Egg, which you just have to keep opening chests and wait until the animation is done playing, and then there's a chance it'll spawn where the chest was, and then you can just grab it and then easily get it. Duelist Egg, where you just have to kill someone and it spawns where the person dies, and you have to make sure it takes bounty, obviously. The Kawaii Egg, you just have to admire the interchain image, or you could say picture, you could say, and it drops in front of the image. Okay, so you gotta make sure there's no one around, because someone can actually steal your Kawaii Egg. So make sure there's no one around. Even if it's your friend, make sure they're not even close to the image. And if you do not get it first try, it's okay. You can try and get it again every 10 minutes. So it's fine if someone takes it. You could just try and get it again. Exploration Egg, where you just kill sea events. It can be any sea event as long as you can kill it. It cannot be islands events. So it has to be either piranha, sharks, terror sharks, or sea beasts, or like boats. And for the boss hunt egg, you have to kill a certain boss that it tells you to kill inside of chat, but it has to be in a public server. So you cannot do a private server for this one, sadly. The gacha egg, which you just have to roll a fruit and there's a chance to get it. And if you do get a gacha egg, you actually get another fruit, so that's actually pretty cool. And the full moon egg, you gotta make sure the moon is full moon, obviously. And then you gotta look at the moon, make sure it looks like an egg, and then go in first person, then kind of do like the V4 gear thing for the moon, where you use shift lock and stuff. You do not need V3 for this, but a lot of people use V3 to actually try and get it, which I don't think it really helps that much. You just got to keep looking at it. It might take a while to give it to you, but it will give it to you eventually. Night Hunter Egg, you just got to kill a certain amount of bosses when it's full moon until one of them turns into a werewolf. It should usually take 2 to 10 bosses for it to spawn, so it's pretty easy to get. Sealed Showdown Egg. It randomly says where it spawns in chat and public servers only. When it spawns, it takes 2 to 3 minutes to actually be able to be obtained because it's sealed. And you have to try and interact with it to even obtain it, and the interaction takes a while. So you gotta make sure you don't get hit, because there's a circle around the egg where PvP is always on. Even if your PvP was off outside of the circle, it'll turn on as soon as you go in. And from what I know so far, you cannot earn bounty, so I don't think you can lose bounty from it, because I didn't die. I didn't die inside of it yet, sadly, so I can't really confirm that or deny that. But I have killed people that were inside of it, so you cannot obtain bounty while you're inside of it. So I don't think you also lose it. So now it's time for the Indra Egg, where you just have to get every egg, even the golden egg, and then fight the Indra Egg boss. Which, to do that, you have to use 2,000 of the event tokens, which is the eggs, and go to this guy over here, and you have to press secret and buy a chalice from them. It should cost about 2k of the tokens, and then all you have to do with the chalice is bring it to the ocean and drop it in the ocean, and a portal should spawn, and you just gotta jump into the portal and it'll teleport you to one of the admin areas. I think it's like the blue terrain area that not a lot of admins really show that much, and you just gotta kill the boss there. You just gotta kill the Indra boss there. He only has about 15,000 health, but he does have 2 transformations, so in my opinion, I feel like you should use something like Buddha, because a lot of people are using it and stuff for it, and it's just broken, you know? It's broken for any type of NPC, usually. So if this helped you out on getting any of the eggs, make sure to like and subscribe so we can try and be critical in subscribers. And peace.